Now, going on to the business blunder of the day, you have Wells Fargo with their deposits. It's just vanishing again. Now, this is actually the second time this year, and Wells Fargo, they acknowledge that the deposits are, quote, not showing up in customers' accounts. It actually, in an email statement last Friday morning, the Wells Fargo representative said that the issue was affected a, quote, limited number of customers, unquote, which is a very much a political statement because, yeah, that how do you define limited? Is that 12 customers or is that 50,000 customers? Because, again, they're a large bank. They have millions of customers. Regardless, it's going to hurt if you're one of those customers. You're not going to care of how many were affected. You're going to care that you were affected. And it's one of the most nerve-wracking things, not being able to access your funds if you're trying to buy groceries, get gasoline. That's got to be pretty hectic and pretty anxiety levels got to be through the roof in those situations. Now, they also noted that, quote, the vast majority, unquote, of instances will soon be resolved, while, quote, few remaining instances, quote, would be resolved soon as well. Now, it turns out the issue that last time this happened over in March of 2023, that turned out to be an IT issue. Although it's cliche to say, don't blame the network. Funny IT joke if you're in the industry. Now, it'll be interesting to see, do customers start to move away from this? Because this bank also has a couple of moral issues as well in terms of the business practices. They actually have a reoccurring theme where the bank reports phony bank statements and the company has actually paid billions in fines, and they've actually cycled through 2 CEOs since that incident was first reported back in 2011. So they don't have the best track record in that regard. I know a couple people who still use it, but it'll be interesting to see from a culture perspective, maybe do people move away from this brand? Because this isn't the first business blunder they've had. And it'll be interesting to see, can they stop them? Or at least decrease the frequency in which they happen? And again, hopefully these folks are able to access their capital as soon as possible so they can buy all the things they need. But we shall see. In terms of messing up, that is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of August, so I greatly appreciate you taking the time to click that button. Also, if you take the time to like and comment, that helps us grow and develop as well. Really appreciate the feedback that I'm getting. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.